All right, everybody. Today we're going to be trying the Taco Bell Queso-Burrito kit. I've never tried this before. We always used to just get regular Taco Bell kits with the soft shell tacos and the hard shell tacos, but I wanted to try this. So this is what we got. How's this for a thumbnail? All right, so yeah, man, we're going to be trying these. Look at the inside. Is that inside not what you want? Meat, rice, cheese, queso. It tastes like Taco Bell, but better. I added beef chorizo because I had two beef chorizo logs, so I used the other one, which is ground beef, which was what I used. So it adds its own little extra spices and stuff to it. I wouldn't say I like it more than like good old regular ground beef taco meat, but it's not bad. I've seen a couple of videos of people making this before I made my own, and one guy, he cooked the rice in a rice cooker, so his rice was white as hell. I was like, bro, that's not, you know Taco Bell's rice ain't white, like, come on. You can barely see my rice in the mixture, but it's in there, you know, because it tells you in the box that you when you're boiling the water, you add the water after you drain the ground beef. You add the beef back to the skillet. You add a cup of water and you add the rice to it with the seasoning packet. So maybe he just didn't read or what, but. And I would say mine's looked better and came out better than his, but you know. But I will say for future reference for me, I'll probably leave chorizo alone. Like it's good, but I feel like it's a bit much, you know, especially when you're adding it to ground beef or some kind of protein that's already pretty well seasoned. So it's just a lot. So there's a lot of intensity going on with these, but I'm gonna finish them. Oh, I know I was forgetting something. Sour cream. Yeah, I knew I was tripping. Definitely need some sour cream, something. Maybe the sour cream can help break up some of that intensity. It'd be better if it was on there, like inside the thing, but we're gonna make it work. Sour cream is top 3 like Mexican condiments or whatever you want to call it. Of course, I got some hot sauce. I'm sure these have been on the shelves for a while, but always seen it. And I don't know, this one particularly wasn't really catching my eye. It was always the crunch wrap. In El Paso, they got their own little taco kits. I prefer those more because their taco shells is like elite, you know? But they got like a birria kit. They got a chimichanga kit. I don't like chimichanga, so, and they got a Mexican pizza. Surprisingly, before Taco Bell, Old El Paso got a Mexican pizza kit. It's crazy. One thing I'll definitely give Taco Bell credit for is with theirs, it's more moist. Like, I'm not saying this is dry, but you know how like when you have like a cheese sauce or something and it's just too much, like it's like you're struggling to be able to break it down with your saliva or whatever. That's what this is kind of like for me. It makes it just a little bit more of a task to eat. But it serves 4 or 1, depending on how greedy you are. I don't really want to say greedy. It's just some people can just eat more than others. Yeah, some people, they can't eat shit. Like they eat like 2 bites of this and I'm full. I can't eat no more. Nigga, you better eat that. But yeah, this is pretty awesome, man. Like I said, it comes with the tortillas, cheese sauce, the rice, the creamy chipotle sauce, and taco seasoning. You just gotta have the protein of your choice, some sour cream or whatever. And yeah, you got yourself a little party. And I can throw around, so I'd say this kit is enough. For me, it's enough for one person. But if you're an average Joe or something like that, then 1 per person if you're serving 4 people individually, or if it's 2 for 2, or 4 for 1. Another thing, I was trying to be careful, I guess you could say, but when you're getting these tortillas out of the thing or whatever, obviously you put them in the microwave to soften them up. And you have to put them in there for a decent amount of time in order to be able to get it soft so that it can fold better. I only did one correctly where I let it go for 24 seconds. I had it on 30 seconds, but I only let it in there for like 24. And the rest of them, I had them in there for like 15 or something. You could see the difference, so. More loaded than Taco Bell's, and still definitely have some left over. So I got some spaghetti meat sauce left over, and I got some of this taco meat rice mixture left over. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all ever had any of these Taco Bell kits before. I'm sure everybody had the taco shells, but the quesarito burrito or crunch wrap or the double decker taco. It's a couple of them. I respect Taco Bell for having this be put in their stores. They got their sauces, the little taco sauces in the store. They got some in their good sauces like the chipotle sauce and the avocado ranch. Now those are the actual golden Taco Bell sauce. I don't care about the taco sauces, personally. We're about to start doing dollops because I just feel like I'm not really getting enough of it in every bite. You know what else would have been fire with this? Some pickled jalapenos. Woo! For that extra little spice. I know somebody had commented on my Taco Bell video I did like last week or whatever it was. And it was like, Taco Bell ain't got nothing on Del Taco. I'm sure Del Taco probably is better than Taco Bell, but Taco Bell's still winning because they're more iconic. You know? They've come out with crazy, you know what I'm saying, things that Del Taco or whatever would never even think of. And whether we want to admit it or not, Taco Bell's leading the charge for any kind of like Mexican food or whatever, for like fast food and stuff. If I'm ever in a city or whatever that has a Del Taco, obviously I'll give it a shot, but Taco Bell for the win. Yeah, I don't like my sour cream too clumped up like this because if you didn't know any better, you would think this was cream cheese. And it's supposed to be sour cream. And sour cream is supposed to be creamy. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm getting kind of full, but I still got one left. So if y'all had to rate y'all 5 favorite menu items from Taco Bell, what would it be? If I'm being honest, I can't ever really remember eating one of these, but I'm sure I probably had a lot of times and just don't pay attention to it. But remember when they came out with the loaded stuffed nacho, the little triangle shaped little taco thing or whatever they had. That was good. I like that. We can go cheap for like the dollar value menu or whatever. We could talk about like the spicy potato taco or whatever. I like that. The quesadillas. The Cinnabon Delights is, in my opinion, the best dessert in any fast food spot. I'm not gonna say it's not close, but to me, they're just very effective, very dangerous because they're just small balls of fried dough with like great, delicious filling and stuff in the inside, sweet, sugary, but dangerous. But that would be my favorite dessert of all fast food places. but that's definitely one of the ones. They're nacho fries. That's my absolute favorite thing. And not just the fries itself, but specifically when it's like the loaded fries. It's simple but very effective. Taco Bell, if you could find some kind of way to do like a nacho fries kit with like the different kind of things you can put with it, and then all you gotta do is just buy ground beef separately or chicken or whatever you want. I'd grab that so fast. But peep this. In the box, so I'd say make it a box of this size. Put like the little black trays that y'all have for the fries. Put like one or two in there, right? Enough fries for about one or two, with the, like I said, the cheese sauce or whatever stuff like that and everything. And then all we gotta do is just buy the protein, and we got us a party, and that would be easily the best kit, that y'all would sell in stores. Cause them fries something serious. I gotta drink more frequently with this video because the cheese sauce is suffocating. So the nacho fries, the Cinnabon Delights. I used to want to say Crunch Wrap, but I don't know. I haven't found the winning formula of a Crunch Wrap without the beef paste, and I don't care for the crunchy water and diced tomatoes and stuff, so I don't put that on mine. So I'll say the spicy burrito griller thing or whatever it's called, quesadilla, and then a fifth entry is because there's a couple of them. Because you got the gordita crunch, you got the double decker taco, you got this. I don't know, man. Wherever that little steak, little burrito thing I had got on that video with the rice and stuff, maybe that. I don't know, but Taco Bell is some good eats. They work better when you crave them. And for me personally, Taco Bell is more of a, you gotta crave it and get it. But the problem is I don't really crave Taco Bell like that, you know? So I guess maybe I put myself into like the mental mindset of get Taco Bell, Taco Bell came out with some new stuff, try to keep up, make a video, da da da. And then from there, you know, but y'all tell me I wouldn't eat that. It's not as pretty and as appetizing looking as the box, but it still looks phenomenal. And hey, not gonna lie, y'all. I'm trying my best to finish this last bit, but I don't think I can. Like the seasoning and stuff like that is just too much. The cheese sauce is choking. And it's flavor fatigue out this world. And this sour cream is not helping. It's not really making a difference. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tap out. The video's long enough anyway, but yeah, man, Taco Bell Queso-Burrito kit. I recommend this if, I mean, like I said, I know it's been around forever, so it's not like I'm making anything new, but I would recommend this, man. This is easily a 9 out of 10 in terms of something that's very convenient. I'll put the price on the screen, but this was fire. I would definitely make this again, and this time I'm gonna make sure that I have the sour cream inside, and I'm gonna make sure that I don't do like beef chorizo, just do the regular ground beef taco mix or whatever. And since taco seasoning is obviously a season that has a lot of salt, I'm gonna make sure that if I'm just making it just for that, I'm not going to really season the ground beef a lot, because that's seasoning and seasoning just clashing with each other. I'm not a fool. Like, you know, I know when you gotta call it quits, but you gotta stop. So that's what I'm gonna do. But that's gonna be it for this video. I love y'all and appreciate y'all. Till next time, peace out.